thing about it.
What
So
was
like
this
a
Dropbox links? What is that supposed to be for?
oh, that's where we have the actual lottery information.
Oh, that's fine.
Hello, and I am the commissioner, and here's Mike.
What's
Uh,
that?
we're here for the 2017 Chode League Draft Lottery. As you
Mhm.
can see, I have the Chode fedora with the numbers 1 through 14. Just like the actual lottery, we'll pick 4 of these numbers. 14 choose 4 is 1,001 combinations. We'll throw one of those out. The other 1,000 are indexed to you based on the season standings. 8 people have a chance to win. But first, we have to talk about the actual championship winner, who again is not Kevin Mateka, it's Aaron Severier. But first, how are you doing, Mike?
I'm good, man. Just got back from playing some real basketball, and a dude threatened to fight me. So it was a good game. It's usually
I wish we could give Chode points for that. Like, I think each punch should be. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
I mean, if that was the case, I totally would have fought that dude because I'll do anything to win Chode League. But
anything for Chode points.
But yeah, I was wearing my my custom like my Nike ID shoes that have Chode League on the inside of the tongue.
That's very Chody. I'm very proud of you. I'd like to just publicly acknowledge the people who are either abroad in Italy or at a volleyball tournament right now. I'm busy. Good luck. that one is Max, obviously. Good luck. You guys have a good chance. And I know you're going to watch this at some point, and this video will have like 6 views. So thank you for that.
More than 5.
Awesome. Yeah. So should we bullshit a little bit? Oh, yeah. Let's dunk on Kevin Mateka again.
Okay.
Who, despite having nothing better to do at this time than try to win, keeps getting second place. What the fuck is up with that? No one in this league is even trying to win.
I mean, Aaron was, right?
I think Aaron actually just auto drafts, and so every year I just send him a third of the pot.
He was the guy that had Westbrook on his team.
I know, but the problem, like, only Aaron and Kevin update their auto drafter with like custom numbers, and just Kevin's a little worse at it. And that's just.
I mean, the smart play if you're trying to win is just get Russell Westbrook on your team, and that's all that matters.
To be fair, Russell Westbrook had almost 2,000 more IQ points this season than anyone else.
You literally could just have Russell Westbrook spend the max amount on it, get Russell Westbrook, and then just leave the rest of your roster slots open so that nobody gets anything negative. That's like I wonder. I bet. I don't know if you can go back.
You can make the playoffs on that for sure.
I bet you would still win every game. Like if you're trying to win, because Russell's always positive with triple doubles.
All right, Russell Westbrook for the season, 4,643 positive IQ points.
Yeah.
The number 1 team, 7,500. And the Einsteins, 5,400. So you would only need like 900 more points over the season to outperform. Why do you suck at this? Why do you spend more time working on this? What the hell is wrong with you? So, as always, one third of the pot goes to our NBA champion. No one gives a fuck about that. This year, that's $40. The other $80 will be determined in the draft lottery shortly. But this year is really nice. We had our highest pot ever. 5 people took the birthday special, $22 in honor of my birthday on October 22nd. And one cheapo fuck bought in for 10. I don't remember who, but fuck you. That's not very good. Anyway, that's great because that means half of the league bought in this year. I think that's a record.
Yeah, it is.
Awesome. Enough dunking on Kevin Mateka for sucking. I really hate having to mail Aaron something through Venmo every year, and like he doesn't even like notice, I think, but that's fine. Kevin, you've done this to me. So would you like to start running through the teams that do have a chance at the lottery?
Me? Yeah, let's go through it. I know I'm in the number 1 spot, and that's all I give a shit about.
Well, let's start with the number 5 seed for the season. So this team just missed the playoffs. 90 miles like Matt Barnes. It's Chris Chan.
Oh, Chris Chan.
Who is led by Matt Barnes and NBA Finals point guard Darren Williams.
Wow. What a resume boost for Darren Williams.
That is
How long
really
did he go without scoring a point? Wasn't that a thing? He went really long into the playoffs without scoring a single point.
Oh my God. He's 0 of 13 to start the finals or something. It's weird that Cleveland has any chodes at all. But over the season, Darren Williams was fucking up there. It's really weird. So Chris Chan, 4.6%. That's not bad. That's not bad.
You're in the chain.
All right. Seed number 6, Sir Charles by Derek Gerbrick. We're now talking about Richard Jefferson, another Cav. Also, Brandon Jennings. What the fuck is Brandon Jennings up to now?
I'm pretty sure he signed in China.
Holy shit! Wow, time to change strategy
He went to
there.
the Wizards and he was trash. Like he was like fine on the Knicks. He wasn't like that bad, but like when he went to the Wizards, everyone was like thinking they were like, oh, now that he has real teammates around him, he'll be solid. And then he was worse somehow.
Wow. Yeah, he shot 27% as a Wizard and scored 3.5 points per game. Now he's
It was strange that he played better while on the New York Knicks.
That is sort of weird. I don't know.
Weird.
Oh, all right. Next up, Travis Scott Sucks by Ben Kofort. I think you'll like who he had. He had Andrew Harrison, great pickup, and also a certain Marquise Chris.
Oh God, I'm still bitter about choosing. It basically came down to, do I get Dwight Howard or do I get Marquise Chris? And I thought, because they had Dragan Bender, I was like, if Marquise Chris is this bad, they'll give more playing time to Dragan Bender. And they never did. They never did.
It's such a thin line on chodiness because you need to be really bad, but apparently Dragan was even worse. So you're right.
Like I watched a couple Suns games and stuff, and it was just like, I knew going in, I was like, Marquise Chris is going to be so bad because he fouls like a motherfucker. And I was like, but if he's that bad, like they'll put in Dragan more. And they just like kept fucking rolling with Marquise Chris.
So Dragan Bender for the season was still minus 234.6. So still negative.
Yeah, but it was like his per 36 chodiness was off the charts because I had him on my team for a little bit. And it was it literally came down to like, if he got more minutes, he would be so bad. But they just kept playing Marquise Chris.
It's interesting. I wonder how much of this is like the Chode League perception of like badness isn't quite the same as like the real coaches. You go like, well, I guess Marquise really is better.
No, I mean, because I made a Chode League article just like literally about how bad he was, and his fouls were like, he was way ahead in the fouls per 36.
Oh, like, and you can check out that article on chodeleague.com. Is that right?
Yes,
chodeleague.com, you said? Wow.
Chodeleague.com. We're gonna make a jersey article. I've been compiling all the jerseys. I shared this stuff with you, Rick. I don't know if you saw.
Not yet, but I'm in. Also, you can visit chodeleague.com right here on the annotation. I'm not going to add. So next up, oh, hold on, I'm not done. Travis Scott Sucks. 7.5% chance. Not too bad.
And speaking to the team name, I saw Kendrick Lamar. He came to Seattle. And one of the opening acts was Drum, who was amazing, and the second opening act was Travis Scott, who was really bad. So I fully agree with the team.
Travis Scott does suck. Interesting.
He was so bad. The only good thing he did was that he had a giant metallic bird, which apparently he does this at every concert. It's like this big ass metallic bird that's like attached to the ceiling and like goes back and forth. And he performed a bunch of songs on it, which like would have been fine if it was for like the last 4 songs. But he did probably 12 songs over the course of his like 45-minute set. And he was on the bird from song number 3 until song number 10. So it was like, it was too long. And he was on there so long that like the novelty of like, holy shit, he's on a metal bird. You would think that's something that would never get old. And like halfway through, I'm like, well, okay, he's been on this metal bird for a really long time. This is kind of boring.
So it's just a metal bird that goes back and forth? Are you describing a
like this metal bird? It's a big metal bird, and it's like attached to the ceiling. And it's got like in its claws, like in its talons, it's got a spotlight that's like rotating into the crowd. And then it kind of like goes like this and just on a little like,
yeah, that's lame as shit. That's a pain in the ass.
It was cool because he's like way up in the air, but like after a while, it's just like, cool. I've been watching this for 7 songs.
Yeah, I'm done. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Speaking of done,
I also feel really bad for the people that bought front row seats and then had to watch
like straight up
like that.
That is real. I don't like.
Kendrick was really good, so that's all that matters.
Travis Scott was. You suck. All right, number 8. New York Jugs, Tyler Fry. That's classic. He's one of our OG chodes. Same as Sir Charles. But Brandon Ingram, PJ Tucker. I don't know if
really Brandon Ingram. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know if these guys will be chody next year, right? Magic Johnson thinks Brandon Ingram's going to get 20 points a game.
Ingram, I just don't know if I can support a guy that probably weighs the same as me.
I feel like Brandon Ingram is that Andrew Wiggins sort of chode, where like for a while it's like he's like only scoring and he does nothing else, and so he's like, chody, but like not really.
Like Devin Booker, like everyone's like, oh my god, Devin Booker's so good. I'm like, yo, he's actually not.
It's just like donut stats, right? It's so empty.
It's pure empty stats. Everyone's like, oh look, he's got all these points per game, and like, oh, but no assists and lots of turnovers, and he fouls all the time.
That's fine. He's younger than we are by like 4 years, but he'll get there. But right now, chode. Tyler Fry, 9.6% chance. Don't worry. Now we're getting into the true faithful, the act of our community. Lamar Chodem, Max Gross, and Tim Parisi. Here comes Austin Rivers, and also Dante Exum. And also, wow. I think they like only had Chode point guards. Actually, I actually want to look up their team because I feel like they
was
had
that Chode. I didn't think he played enough to be Chode.
He was when he did get to. They also had Delhi. That was the other point guard they had who was Chode. Wow. And of course, my boy Buddy Hield. Nice.
Buddy Hield. Now I wonder how his Chodiness compared before and after the trade.
Yeah, so I'm looking at season stats now. 18.6 minutes a game. All right. Minus 6.2 Chode points a game. So like,
but like when I'm just wondering, like on New Orleans versus Sac, how
for Buddy Hield. Sorry, yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Gotcha. Buddy Hield 23 minutes.
Was he Chode before or after?
I think he did get better because actually after a while on the Kings he just started putting up like 19 points every single game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
good. So yeah, another one. You might have to change the strategy here, but. What the hell is going on with Austin Rivers? Do you know where he's at anymore? I haven't done my preseason research yet.
I think he's still in the Clippers. He's got another year in his deal.
Unbelievable.
He's still in the Clippers. I'm upset that, or I really hope they add this in the new 2K because I was playing 2K and I still have 2K16, and Austin Rivers was the backup point guard for the team I was playing, and they nailed his tendencies because he dribbles the ball up and then like tries to do crossover moves on you for 15 seconds. And then either launches a three or passes it. It's very
He's a pickup
good
player. Yeah,
super accurate. But then like Kevin Harlan every now and then will be like, "Here's Austin Rivers," but they don't say "Here comes." And I really hope, since Kevin Harlan was the one that said it.
Yeah. I'm sure they like know they can't do that.
I really hope that. In 2K18, every single time Austin Rivers has the ball, they say, "Here comes Austin Rivers."
Oh my God. Do you remember when I made a really shitty basketball game and everyone had like superpowers?
Dude, I love that game. That was so much fun.
Yeah, like Kobe would sometimes just shoot like on his own and shit. I want to make one where like it's Austin Rivers that goes
3-on-3 like bird's eye view basketball game.
Yeah.
Where every player was just like a cut out of their head, and then you could pass in between them, and then everyone had like special things, and like Kobe's thing was like every time he caught the ball, there was a percentage,
like a 1/4 chance.
Yeah, there's like a 25% chance you'd immediately shoot it. And then what was it Westbrook like would disappear after a dunk sometimes or something?
Oh, sometimes Westbrook would kill himself attempting a dunk. This was around the time Brandon Roy had his comeback, and so Brandon Roy was like 90% on twos, 60% on threes, and if he missed, he would also die.
Yeah, he would.
There were a lot of deaths in this game. I'm thinking of remaking it, but like updated. I don't know. It'd be like a lot of time, but I could, if we came up with fun powers, it might actually be worth it to see like Giannis just block shots from across the court or something.
Dude, did you see
an arm comes out?
I saw this on Reddit. It was about Giannis. They have like the breakdown of his shooting percentage from distance last season.
I have not seen this.
And like literally outside of five, like someone made a comment about Giannis, and then someone was like, "Oh, he's can't believe someone that can't shoot outside of 5 feet is so good." And someone replied like, "Lol, that's funny." And then someone else replied like, "No, he's not kidding." And it was a link, and it's like from less than 5 feet, he's like a 65% shooter. So basically anything around the rim, 65%.
Elite.
Then from like 5 to 9 feet. So like the restricted zone to the foul line, he's like a 35% shooter. And then from like the foul line to the 3-point line, he's like a 32% shooter. And then from the 3-point line on, he's like a 25% shooter.
Holy shit.
Like,
no, you're right. Yeah.
Non-exaggerating, cannot shoot from outside of 5 feet. That
is super cool. I'm looking at Basketball Reference. 0 to 3 feet, 70.9%. 3 to 10. 39.4.
Yeah.
So it really is. It's not even 0 to 5. It's like 0 to 1.
Yeah. Well, I think 3 to 10. Wow. I think is a big. I would like to see.
That's unbelievable, right? That's really bad.
But yeah, he's rough.
Wow.
He literally just has no jumper. It's crazy. But
I still think he'd be the perfect like LeBron teammate, and no one agrees with me. They're like, "Oh, you need more shooting," but like I think like he would be the ultimate like anti-Draymond.
I think he would be good if old Bron becomes like old Bron and just decides to either camp on the line or do post-up moves and only does those two things.
You just want to see Karl Malone again, don't you?
Dude, can you imagine if LeBron just decided to become a power forward? He'd be so good.
Oh, for sure. I mean, he'd be good, whatever he decides.
Pretty much. All right, let's keep it going.
All right, cool. Next up, basketball with Jeremy with Ricky. Chris Wang. This is our winner last year. He brought out Markieff Morris and Jameer Nelson.
Ooh, Jameer, interesting.
Right? Now he's a 15.5% chance. Pretty good.
Yeah, not bad.
Next up, the unfortunately named Houston Redskins.
Dude, I love that name. It's so good.
Isaiah Whitehead, Demonis Sabonis. Does anyone else love these players?
I'm mad at you for getting Whitehead. I tried to get him. You outbid me.
Yeah, you're goddamn right. I have a 19.7% chance.
I put in like 12 and you put in like 14 or some bullshit.
Yeah, dude. But that's why it's good to spend a little bit of money on Chode League so you have that bidding money to win the wars.
I spent a good amount of my free agent budget. I think I might have spent everything.
Yeah, I spent a lot of it. Late. I put out some $30 bids at some point.
I think I did towards the end. I like dropped big cash to get some people, which really helped with my inevitable victory, which you're about to announce. Hey.
Next up, the 12th seed, ME70 is 70 VE, BA77 is 7 IF by Mike Schubert.
Love Ball is Life with all the L's being 7.
Devin Booker and Dwight Howard. And obviously, early in the season, Marquise Chris, etc. 25% chance, blew everyone out this year.
I didn't have Marquise Chris.
Oh, it's earlier in the season you did.
No, I didn't. I never had him. I got.
Oh, you never did. I thought you did.
I got outbid in the draft. Me and Covert went back and forth, and it got up to like $36, and I was like, I can't do it.
Wow. So that article was like a letter of love. I thought it was just like showing off, like, yeah, guys, I got.
He was literally just really bad. Dwight was pretty solid for me. He towards the end got pretty chody, but I'm trying to remember who else. Who else are you looking at my team right now? Who else was my big hitters besides Devin Booker? I feel like I had someone else that was super reliable.
Let me see. So you beat everyone by like 700 points. You had Marcus Morris, Wesley Matthews, Fournier, Ron Baker.
Fournier was super solid.
Augustin. Oh, of course, TLC. Timothy Luwawu Cabarro.
Oh, I got him towards the end, and he was super chody.
He's a fucking mess. Yeah, but I'm high on him. I'm actually really high on Philly. I think long term, that would probably make the most on paper sense.
Philly's interesting. I'm afraid they're gonna run into the have too many guys to pay thing. Like I could see them pulling
I'm a little
they have all these young dudes, and then like the best one leaves, and they're like, oh fuck.
There's a real like possibility they give Joel Embiid a max contract and he never plays another game. I hope that doesn't happen. I think the 76ers are like have a real chance to make a storm. Okay. Yeah. So those are our teams. I said I have the slips of paper here. Should we just go through this and we can bullshit some more?
Let's do it.
All right. Now, you can see I've carefully scotch taped each of these, so I have no idea what's going on. This one feels good, though. Let's see what number that is. It's 4. All right. Hope you're excited. Any fans of the number 4 in the audience?
Wait, so are we giving? Is it the top 4 people are getting money?
Oh no, only the winner.
Okay, but you're still just seeing who the top.
Oh yeah, to select the winner, I have to replicate the NBA process, except I don't have a lottery machine and 1,000 balls, or I guess 14 balls. Next up, 7.
What does that mean?
4 and 7. So I'm filling these in our Dropbox Excel sheet. You can see there's a tab called lottery. I put an X in 4 and an X in 7. Once we have 4 X's, it'll go to the lookup sheet and see who has been selected with that combination of numbers. Next up, this number. 2. Wow, some real low numbers.
Okay. I don't know what that means. I just hope I win the money, dude.
All right. And finally, that's a number. 12. Right? Yeah, that's 12. All right, I'm putting in X's. Here we go. The reveal. Lamar Chodem, Max Gruss, and Tim Parisi won $80. Congratulations to all the participants. This actually, doing Chode League has made me realize how hard it is to build through the draft and like hope for a number one pick. Because last year I was the number one pick and I didn't get it. This year you were. It fell all the way to the fourth team.
I did?
Right.
So
you had the highest chance, and someone with less than half your chance got it instead. It was Lamar Chodem.
Fact.
So congratulations, Max and Tim. You are the latest contestant on. You won. Good job.
Didn't on the last live stream you said you had to be present to win the money?
Unfortunately, we currently have 0 viewers.
I'm the one, dude. I'm one.
Fuck, if that were
whatever.
true,
I won the
I
league.
would never pay Aaron. I'm actually kind of okay with that, but like, nah, we have to uphold the rules for this year anyhow.
Money is just money. I'm chill with it.
It's just money. $40 to Aaron Taverier. Congrats. You'll never see this. 80 to Max. I don't know how they're going to split between Max and Tim. Maybe they're going to put it into a collective pool, buy some tickets. Maybe they're each going to have 40. I don't know. This could actually sow some dissent. There could be trouble in paradise soon enough.
Wow. I hope not.
Anyone? Any thoughts on Kyrie?
I hope the Knicks don't get him.
Oh, wow.
I just don't want to trade for him. He's all like, "Oh, I want to play New York. I want to play New York." It's like, cool, sign with us in 2 years. Like, don't fucking pull a Melo where you fucking force the trade and then we get rid of our good shit. It's like, if you really want to play New York, go to whatever team the Cavs send you to.
The Knicks always have loved post-prime stars. It's very interesting. He'd fit right into your legacy.
I don't know. Like, even if he waits 2 years to get us, he'll be there in 2 years. He'll be 27. That's still like fine. I'm fine with paying him from age 27 to 32 or whatever. Like, that's not a bad time to be paying a point guard a lot of money to play basketball. But like, I don't want to trade anyone to get him.
What do you think about Miami's chances? That's the thing that most intrigues me.
I think it's okay, but I don't like. It depends on what the Cavs are trying to do. I think the Cavs should realize that LeBron's ass is gone. He's like not gonna fucking stay. So I think they should just try to get as much youth as they can, which is why I think trading him to the Suns is probably better because they can probably give him some young guys.
Yeah, now that deal would involve Eric Bledsoe. Go ahead, you're fine. I'll just keep bullshitting for a while. That deal would involve Eric Bledsoe, who I think is like 27. That's not old. How old is Eric Bledsoe? Let's see. Yeah, 27. Nice. And then you get probably some draft picks, some younger pieces, so that's not awful. On the other hand, the Miami Heat, listen up, Cleveland. You could be getting Justice Winslow, Goran Dragic, and Bam Adebayo. Actually, I don't know if I want to give you Bam. He's pretty good. But just saying, there are a lot of reasons for Cleveland to take getting.
Yeah, I just feel like
seriously.
I don't know. I know that like the Suns have the Bledsoe thing, and apparently Bledsoe and LeBron are buddies. But I think like if you can get Josh Jackson, Bledsoe, and then like something else, that's pretty good.
God damn it! Yeah, you're right. Okay, cool. Where do you think LeBron's going?
Oh, he's going to the Lakers.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Is that just final?
I guess like I don't like it, but
or it's going to be like a LeBron Paul George team up in Los Angeles or something.
I guess. I don't know, man.
I'm not excited about it. I also don't feel like that team can get out of the West.
No, I don't either, which is why I kind of want it to happen. I want LeBron to like do his shit and then get fucking wrecked by the Warriors.
This is why I think he should just go. If he's going somewhere, the 76ers look good.
Yeah, the thing is like he doesn't want to wait.
Dude, it's okay. The Sixers have waited for him. He is the process now. He's the completion of the process. I don't know. I'd be really excited. He could also go back to Miami or some dumbass shit. Team up with Kyrie all over again. Nice.
God. No, I think he's going to go to the Lakers. I think Paul George is going to go to the Lakers. And then the Lakers will definitely be in the like they'll trade their young guys off. Like LeBron will do what he does to every team, and everyone's like, "Oh, LeBron's so great." It's like, dude, LeBron like murders franchises' futures in his wake. Like,
yeah, for sure. He's win now. You have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
so I don't know. He's gonna be fucked.
Basically,
Cleveland's gonna be fucked.
If you plug LeBron into the Lakers right now, it's not better than the Warriors or Spurs Or
No.
even I look at like a Denver team, I'm like, that'd be close. I'd expect LeBron's team to win, but like, you know what I mean? Like there are enough teams in the way, like Rockets. I don't know, man. I wouldn't go West. It doesn't make any sense.
Loki, I think the Rockets are gonna suck.
Yeah, really?
I don't think Paul Harden is gonna work.
Oh, very interesting. See, you're the first person I've heard say this. I thought the fit was weird since they both want the ball all the time. But
I understand fucking Morey and his increase the variance shit, which I think should be the new trust the process, is increase the variance. I think if I was a Rockets fan, I'd be saying that all the fucking time. Yeah. But Rockets fans are dumb, so they probably won't. Whatchamacallit, like, I don't think it's gonna work out. Now, if they get Melo, it'll be more interesting. But the Rockets are really stupid, and they're like, oh, yeah, Ryan Anderson. It's like, no.
No, Ryan Anderson is not the solution. He cannot defend the Warriors.
He's not an asset. He's a negative asset. Like, trading Ryan Anderson makes you have to give up a lot more. Like, you're going to have to give us lots of picks. I think that's true now,
particularly with the contract. It's running afoul of things. But I do think, in principle, Harden, Paul, is, like, very workable. I don't know. Like,
it's just weird to me. Like, I get that Harden is a shooting guard, but like he's
ball dominant.
He had his best. He is ball dominant, and he had his best season last year when he was running the point. And now you're getting a point guard. Like, I don't know how that's gonna work out. And it'll be the all flop team, which will be great. You're gonna flop all over the place, and I just think Chris Paul's gonna like yell a lot and. I don't think it's going to work.
Here's how I run it if I'm Houston's coach. I say we're starting the game with Chris Paul and Harden in. Then I take Chris Paul out. Harden's still in. Then I take Harden out and Chris Paul comes in. I just always have one of them. 35 minutes a game each. Boom. We're fine.
If you do 35 minutes a game each, they're going to overlap a bit, though.
Oh, that's fine. I want that.
I would definitely. But then
that'd be 11 minutes of overlap, I think.
The problem, though, is that that would break down in the playoffs because you're going to want to play them as much as you can, and then you're like, what's going down?
Oh, maybe. But, like, you play them together a little in the first and then almost the whole fourth. That sounds awesome, man. I want two guys like that for me in the fourth. I think it's good. I think the problem for them is, like, Ryan Anderson, and what the fuck are they doing at the fourth spot? That's sort of a mess.
Yeah, who they got? They got who's, like, their starting five? It's Paul, Capella. Harden, Ariza, Capella, and...
Currently Anderson. So this is the problem, right? Capella is the only rim protector on that list. You need Capella. Capella's actually really good. I think you need another rim protector. And I think going forward to beat the Warriors, you need like a mobile defensive four. Like shooting from the four would be nice, but it's kind of like Draymond, where like if you want to beat the Warriors, you don't need to outshoot Draymond. You need to equal his impact defensively or somehow, approximate that. So like they're going to try to do the opposite of that, though, right? They're going to try to slide in Carmelo at 4 probably and be like, weird. I don't know how I feel about that.
They're going to take a trade. They don't have fucking anything to give. Like, they gave away all their assets in the fucking Pat Beverly trade.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's such a mess. We're going to start the season with all these unhappy stars. It's going to be awesome.
Well, I just, like, who is left on the Rockets? Like, who the fuck is their bench? Eric Gordon and who?
Okay, actually, I looked at it a little while ago, and I thought it was pretty good. I'm going to see if I can pull this up again. They got PJ Tucker, who I think that's a good pick.
That is good.
Houston Rockets roster. Ariza. Oh, Zucci, who I'm very high on, but that's low-key. Yeah. I can't talk about that yet. That's so weird. Lukumba Mute. You got a defender there. Bobby Brown, the guy who only shoots threes. The perfect fit.
Who the fuck is that? I've never heard of him.
He like literally only shoots threes. It's pretty cool. And then they have some assorted pieces. They have Nene, right? They have some pieces.
They got Corey Williams.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but overall, I don't know. I feel like Houston. I don't know if Carmelo Anthony improves them, but
he would. But I just don't know if he's gonna get there.
Fair enough. Awesome. Anything else?
I mean, like, they don't want him. But yeah. We shall see.
Anything else we should discuss?
I think that's pretty much it.
I think that's all I got right now. I haven't done my preseason research. I still don't know what the hell's going on. It'll just be a period of like a few weeks.
JJ Redick's going to be fun on the Sixers.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that. I hope he just like gets it. I hope he just shoots 30 times a game.
I think he's going to be like the old mentor. Like he'll shoot like 7 times a game.
A million times.
You just love JJ Redick.
I do, man. And now he's number 17. God. My favorite number. It's destiny.
Fair enough. Well,
I'll have to find a bet to make with you because I'm not betting on the Knicks win total again this year.
That's fair. That's obviously a bad thing to bet on. But maybe JJ Redick's point per game, I'll probably take the under.
On what?
Whatever you said, I'm going under.
2.
Under. All right, awesome.
Yeah.
And this has been the Chode League Draft Lottery for 2017. Thank you for your participation. Congratulations, Aaron Tavurier, Max Gross, Tim Parisi, and we'll be in contact soon. Let's get some articles done.
Let's do it.
All right, bye.